Hey guys, I'm Fenton here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up your own Discord server, whether it's for you and your friends or like a YouTube channel, and let's get right into it. So you're going to want to start by going to the bottom of your servers and click add a server, create a server since that's what we're doing, put in the server nickname, and let's just name it YouTube video. And then if you want to change the picture, you can change the icon here. For the sake of doing it, pictures, let's put this anime girl. There's never enough. And then from there, you want to put it to wherever region you are. Like I'm US East, so I would definitely do US East. But if you live like in Kansas, US Central, so on and so forth, you know the deal. So US East, and then hit create. It's gonna pop up with that. You can invite people if you want, but I recommend waiting on that. So next we're gonna start by going through some roles. So to set up some roles, go to server settings, click roles, make a role. Let's start by making a owner role. That's basically for you. Display this, and then basically you can just go ahead and give yourself all the settings, preferences, all that stuff. So let's do that. I'm turning off TTS because I would never use that. Mute, blah, blah, blah. Set all this stuff up. Don't really need to pay attention to it for this role. And then you want to set up another role for this one. We can just do moderators. Let's give them a color. Display this separately. Allow anyone to add mention. Oh, another thing for owner roles, just go ahead and turn off this at mention so you're not getting spammed all the time. So turn that on, and then you can set it up however you want, but view audit logs and all that stuff. I normally just put this for this whole tab right here for admins, and then go ahead and kick, ban, manage nicknames, emojis, no TTS, mute, deafen, and move members in voice channel. And then there you go. Let's make 2 more roles. So the next one, we're just gonna make it for, say, close friends. Let's give them a ugly color because they're friends. Basically, it's not gonna be any different from the at everyone's role. So just go ahead and make sure it's displayed differently. And there you go, just like that. And then let's add one more for subscribers. Sure, since we're doing a YouTube theme, I'll give them a, what color I'm gonna use? Blue color. Save changes. And then basically, make sure to put this on. Turn TTS off. Make sure to have that off for all of them. And then save changes. Hit escape, and there you go. So now we're gonna go through and set up some channels. First, you wanna start by setting up a channel category. I feel like this is the most important one, and basically it's just setting up an important channel or like news and info, whatever you wanna call it. For my sake, I'm just gonna call it important. So you have that, and create a channel. Let's name it welcome. And this is gonna be our welcome channel. So let's edit this channel a bit. Actually, first, let's go to the server settings, scroll down, turn on only at mentions, so people don't get spammed when people are like texting in your Discord server. And then the welcome messages, let's put it in the welcome chat so we don't forget that later. Save changes, and let's go back to what we're doing. So you wanna go to edit channel, permissions, create invites so people can invite people to the channel. You pretty much don't want them to do anything except for read them. So read messages, send messages to TS, manage, embed, touch files, read message history, yes. Everything else, just go ahead and turn that off. And then reactions, that's nice to have on. And then other than that, you're basically done. So when people join your server, it'll send a welcome message here, and that's that. So let's go ahead and clone this. Let's make a rules. So you can format your rules however you want, but I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys a few formatting tips. So if you wanna make something bold, you wanna put 2 stars next to it, and same at the end. That's how you make something bold. Oh my, I am really typing in the welcome chat. And then to make something underscored, 2 underscores, underline 2 underscores, and then type whatever you want. And then it's gonna be underlined, and to do both, you wanna do the underscores first, stars, both. Boom, there you go, it's bold and underlined. So basically that's how I formatted my rules on mine. So see the rules here, have the bold, have underscored, put some emojis there because that emojis always look nice. So let's go back to it. And then let's make a few more. Clone channel. Let's go ahead and make a announcements. That'll come in handy later. And then that's all that we really need for there. Something I'd recommend doing is going through and putting emojis next to your Discord server stuff. So like, I haven't set up emojis for all of my stuff, but for right now I just have emojis in the important part, and then the staff part, and then friend chat. Other than that, I haven't set up the emojis. You can either go on your phone, or you can go online actually and set up and look up Emojipedia, I believe. Let's do that right now. So you want to go ahead and type in, like, yeah, it just pops up for me for the sake of doing it. Pedia, type that in, and then you go here and you can get whatever you need. Red heart, let's say we wanted this for whatever, copy it, go back, and welcome, edit channel, put it at the beginning, and then save changes, and now you have a heart next to it. Some emojis don't work as well as other emojis. I'll go through and fix that later, but yes. And then we're gonna wanna make another channel just for our moderators. So create a category. Let's do mod / admin. So do that. And then you're gonna go, I like to do this, clone this channel, clone one of the important channels. Type in, gosh, can you guys hear that motorcycle? I'm so sorry about that. But anyways, what you're gonna do is, let's make a mod chat. Drag this down to the mod and admin chat. And then basically just keep cloning these. Let's put another first. Let's go through, edit channel, and make it so like no one can like actually just go in here and just look at whatever. So turn read messages off, read message history, add reactions, save changes for add everyone, and then you want to put your moderators. Basically, they just need to be able to read, send, and read message history. You can turn all this other stuff off if you want to. I'm not really gonna fuss about it because it's for the mod. So if you have moderators, then you obviously trust them enough. So normal people, like random people who join your server, can't just go through the mod chat now. Let's make another one. Clone. Let's make one for logs, for like bots and stuff like that, and just if you ban somebody. And then let's go and make a voice channel for the mods as well. Big brains. Obviously, if you're making this, you're gonna want to make it look a lot nicer and stuff like that. I'm not really fussing about it. I'm just trying to show you guys how to do it. So you want to go to edit channel, permissions, turn basically at everyone can, I'm messing up so much, view channel, connect, speak, and this way they won't be able to see it, and then put your moderators on there, connect, speak, view channel. You don't really need to change it once you have them set up, but for the sake of doing it, and then yeah, that's pretty much all you need to do for that. So if you really want to, go ahead and set up more servers, more channels. Like I have a lot more channels set up. It's not the prettiest yet, but by the time you guys actually see it, it'll look a lot nicer. And yeah, so I'm not really gonna go through and set up a whole bunch of text channels and voice channels, but you got the gist of it. To make one for their mods, that's really all you really need to know. And now we're gonna go through the bots. So my personal favorite bots are gonna be the Rhythm bot, Meesix, or Dino. Rhythm is really great if you wanna play music on your server. So just invite him to your server like this, YouTube video, authorize. I'm not a bot. And then once you do that, they should join the server. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and set up a bot role. Excuse my spelling, bot-tacular. For the sake of doing that, let's remove that. And give it a color, boom, save changes. I just do this and do this. And there you go. So go ahead and give your Rhythm bot a role, bot-tacular. Give yourself a role, owner. And there you go. Like I said, when people join, like the bots or anyone, it'll go to the welcome chat so everyone can see it and introduce themselves and stuff like that. And then logs, the bot will send the logs to your log channel, wherever that is. So yeah. And then another great bot is Meesix. Meesix is a great bot because it allows you to basically set up an admin that can do everything you need him to do, and it can also play music and stuff like that, but that's not really the main function of this bot, or at least what I use him for personally. So while that is loading, let's go ahead and change his roles, bot-tacular, and there you go. So it finally loaded. So things you can do, you can give it moderator abilities, so just go to moderator and whatever you want it to do. And if you put it like moderators and admins and all this stuff, so they can't be affected by that, but like subscriber and everyone else can basically be affected by what the bot does or whatever he says. You can just put like bad words you don't want it to say, delete, warn, message, whatever you want it to do, and just set up. It's just great for just being able to mod if you don't have people to actually do it for you. You can set up your Twitch and your YouTube, and you can connect it, and basically it'll send a notification whenever you post something. So let's put mine in there. Just type in your name and it should pop up, just like that. And channel, we want it to be in the announcements channel. So whenever I post a video or go live on Twitch, it'll post that in the announcements channel. You can do the same thing for your Twitch. I'm not really gonna set it up or worry about that. And then timers, this is great for just like saying stuff that you want to say all the time or something like that. So channel, general, authorize, hey, go sub to my YouTube channel. And then you can put like the link, but I'm not really worried about putting the link right now. I'll just type in my name. And thanks. Throw that in there. And then it'll send that every minute or however long you want it to be. So like every 4 hours. So it's not like spamming the chat or anything like that. Just want it to be there so people will see it and notice it if they haven't already. And yeah, basically that. Rhythm bot, good for playing music and listening to music. You're going to want to change some of his settings though, because it conflicts with the Meesix bot. So you're going to want to change your settings prefix, which is the exclamation point, because if you type in something like help, it's going to pop up with both the bot stuff. So a simple way to fix that is just do settings prefix, and then you're going to want to put what you want to change it to. So I'm changing it to that. So now, instead of both the bots popping up, I only have one of them. and then for the other bot, I can just use the exclamation point, which is really great if you don't want to like spam the chat and just like overall get like confused with your bots. I recommend changing that ASAP. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. It's not that difficult to set up a Discord server. Obviously, you're gonna want to put more channels and more voice channels and more roles. But for the sake of this video, I don't really need all that. I just want to show you guys a quick tutorial on how to set it up for 2020. All right, thanks for watching. So there you have it, a tutorial on how to set up your own Discord server in 2020. Thank you for watching.